Not reading your NCRT thoroughly, not writing your answers in a proper structured manner, not revising after you read your entire chapter. These are the common mistakes which everyone tells you. But you know that what I am going to tell you are the mistakes that nobody ever warns you about. On this platform today, we are going to unfold those mistakes which you make in your day-to-day preparation, but you are still unaware about. Welcome on the platform, Diksha Vedantu Bacha, and I am your faculty Tanvi Pahuja. Beta, see, there are certain mistakes which you make in your day-to-day preparation. But what happened now? Neither you are aware about, or the main important thing is sometimes you know that this is my mistake. Sometimes you know that I am making it again and again, but the problem is we are not fixing it. We are very near to half yearly examination, and somewhere beta half yearly examination result matters. You know that it is not the final destination, it is but the checkpoints before your final examination. It will give you a clear vision that where and how your preparation is going. So let's go back straight to the mistakes without wasting much of your time, because your time in class 10 matters to us, beta. So basically, the dangerous one is because every single one feels like studying. All of you right now watching me is thinking in the back of mind somewhere we are studying 2-3 hours, we are not making these mistakes. But beta, this is the real problem that you have. Right? See, skipping NCRT, very easy to spot. Right? If you're not reading your NCRT and someone asks you why did not you score as expected in your exam, you will directly tell your mama because I did not read NCRT this time. If you made any mistake in the answer, you will directly tell your papa that papa because I did not read it nicely. This is a silly mistake I made. I will not do it again. But these are the mistakes which we can spot easily, which we can track easily. But these, what I'm going to tell you, are harder to figure out and harder to even fix. Okay? Sometimes hard work isn't enough. There are strategies which we have to follow, because beta, your mistakes will compound silently and affect later. So we don't want to compound it. Let's talk about the first thing, the beautiful notes trap that every student sometimes fall into. Because beta, every week, every month, the starting of the week, the starting of the month, you're somewhere so energetic. The Sunday, you were sleeping and thinking about the day you wasted. You were thinking that next morning I will wake up and do my things with perfection. And suddenly you start a chapter, writing the notes from the NCRT beautifully so that it will be helpful for your revision. But you know that what happens? You are not continuing it for all the chapters, and that is a trap, because you put all your energy in one single chapter only. But I have seen lot of students who are just copying directly the statements as well as everything from the NCRT. But note making is a different skill. And it is not what that copying it from the textbook, copying it in a manner, let's beautify, let's use different pens, make it a rainbow, right? You are just using the transcription mode, not the thinking mode here. Right? If anyone is telling you to make the notes, it does not means that beta you have to copy everything. Right? You're just becoming a photocopy machine, just to make your notes more aesthetic so that you enjoy that process. You know that it's just wastage of your time. You feel so happy that I have completed the notes of this chapter beautifully, but when are you going to do the next one? This is a question, because you put all your energy there. Right? Rather, beta, the fix is that do not make your notes while reading the NCRT. Or I would say that just copying it from the NCRT, make the notes where you read one page, right? Now you read one page, you know that which points are important and which are not. What I have to write and what I do not have to write. Close the NCRT book, try to recall it in mind, and then map it on your paper. That are actually notes from your memory, not from your book. Please, not from your book directly. Don't be that photocopy machine. Beta, ugly notes from memory beats beautiful notes made every time. Getting my point? Every time you just read a chapter and you're like, Arey bhai, I don't remember it, let's make the note. And then copy it. Don't do that. Use this recall method. 30 to 20 minutes per chapter will be enough for you if you make the notes in this manner. And trust me, your graph will look like this. The graph will look like this. The second one, that is comfort revision. Now, what is revision by? Revision is very, very important, ma'am. Okay? You all the time come and tell us that revise, revise, revise. Now, what is this comfort revision here? Beta, now what happens na? You sit on the study table, you want to choose a chapter that you want to revise, right? What you will do? This happens with everyone. You will pick the chapter in which you are very much confident because it boosts your confidence and feels like you are studying. Beta, you're actually not studying. Your brain avoids the weak chapters, your brain avoids the tough chapters because somewhere in the back of your mind you know that I don't know this chapter, right? I'm bad at this chapter. Beta, trap, again a trap, again a trap. Okay, so revising your favorite, revising your favorite chapter for the 5th time is a R that is spent earning almost 0 marks. Don't go for the chapter again and again in which you were very confident about, beta. Okay? Open every sessions with the topic you are avoiding. First 30 minutes, peak energy is there. Whenever you sit on the study table, do not choose something you have already learned. Choose something new which you have to learn. Okay? Keep a discomfort list that these are the topics I'm always avoiding. There are topics like in SST you always avoid. Balkan crisis, I will do at the last. Strange case of Britain, I will do at the last. Similarly in maths, this sum haunts me, I will do at the last. Better choose that at first because whenever you are with a peak energy, you focus more on it, you put more efforts on it. Okay? So this is the most important thing. Come out of your comfort zone because it is high time. Solving with the solution nearby, bhai, this is the problem. This is the problem you are writing. Acha, you are very, very good students right now. I have seen a lot of students putting effort solving PYQs, sample papers, etc. Everything is fine. Beta, but whenever you are writing, you're keeping your books aside. Now, whenever you miss any word, whenever you miss any formula, whenever in a numerical you get stuck, you will just open your book and see. This is the biggest mistake you guys are doing. Right? Beta, this is the biggest mistake. Never ever open the book in the mid of the solution. End your everything what you are doing, solution. Give yourself mark and feel like I have not done it. I have to learn it from the depth. Right? You didn't just solve 50 questions, you watched 50 questions getting solved. Beta, you can't perform well just by watching your questions again and again. Right? 5 to 7 minutes of genuine attempt. But here I am not talking about that you get stuck in that question for 30 minutes. Give yourself time for 5 to 7 minutes before you open the solution. Now, once you close it, do not just start from the point where you get stuck. Start it from the initial point. Because let's see, are you stuck in there again? Do not just start it from the position where you got stuck, beta. This is very, very important thing, right? After that, again, you have to mark it and retry it. That is very important. Now, coming to the next mistake, beta, mistake number 4. You guys are writing the answers? Yes, ma'am, that's very good. You told us to write the answers 2 questions a day. Always in my lecture, I say that. Then, beta, but you're solving the questions which you wish the examiner should ask. That happens. Even I was doing that in my school time. What I was doing now, when I was reading the chapter, I was like, Arey, this question should come because I know it. So I will practice it, do it with perfection. But you are not actually understanding the mind of the examiner. You are not understanding the rule of the questions, beta. Right? You have to understand the questions, the format of the questions just by analyzing the PYQs. One more specific point today by me, as your half-yearly examinations are approaching, beta, whenever you solve the question, please identify the words like state, justify, examine, explain, differentiate. I already made a video on that, how to identify what is the difference between the same. Okay? Follow that method which you are going to follow in board examination. 3 marks, that means 3 pointers plus introduction. 2 marks, that means 2 valid points. 5 marks, intro, 5 points and conclusion. Do not roughly write it properly as you are going to write in your board examination. And the next, very, very important, for which I have bought this video, beta. Last year, there were multiple students who came to me telling me their marks. But when I asked them the question, did you analyze your answer copy? What mistakes you made? Frequently, which mistake you make? Where you lagged in your answer writing? Which subject you feel that this is my low performing subject? And in that also, which topic you feel like I have to work on it? And in all the subject, did you figure out that this is my strongest topic and this is my lowest point? And everyone's answer was no, ma'am. We just got the answer sheet and we were either happy or sad, depends upon the marks you got. And this is the biggest mistake. This is the biggest trap, beta. You have to understand where students typically lose marks, where you lose your marks. Beta, there are 30% chances you lose marks in your silly mistakes. Every time your parents ask your marks, what you will say that? You will just give the excuses, beta. I didn't know this answer, okay? Somewhere I could not recall it. I made the silly mistake. I did not read it nicely. There was time lacking. But the point is that, are you working on these points or not? After this analysis, did you work on it or not? You just got the answer copy and just kept it at your home. Beta, some of the schools provide that answer copy to take to home. Na? I would suggest you to take to your respective coaching teachers or wherever from where you study, or to your parents. They will analyze it and they can tell you, beta, they can guide you in what things you have to work. Okay, this should be your practice. Even you analyze it by yourself. Okay, so yes, this is one of the most important thing I wanted to tell you, because half yearly is very, very, very near, beta. Make your notes that retains into your mind. All right, attack the UGS list, that means the list in which you feel I am weakest. Earn the solution, circle those command works in the questions, and autopsy of every paper, half yearly, be it mock test, be it coaching ka test, be it your school test, be your PA, whatever it is, right? You have to do the autopsy of every question paper you are sitting in, and that is the majority of the students are missing, beta. So this is your fixed list, to-do list, because half yearly isn't just your result, it's your data sheet which can help you to perform better in your board examination. I hope this video is going to help every student watching me right now. Beta, for your class 10th board preparation, your SST teacher is always there. Always there. I have started uploading one-shot videos on the same channel, Diksha Vedantu CBSE English. You can go and see it on the playlist, right? As well as more strategy videos every day I upload on the same channel. In case you need any help regarding class 10 board preparation, your teacher is just a comment away, right? Comment down if any problem you are facing. I will be there. Give you 100% in your half-yearly examination. Very soon I will be uploading certain important questions from all the, what we can say, sectors of SST. Okay, bye-bye, take care, and yes, all the best.